Hello all, this is DrMangal, and as a healthcare professional, I would like to share with you a rural model which is in my mind about giving safe places for children who are residing in villages and small towns. So typically this is like a tent as you see the picture here. So my idea is having the classes in tent like spaces, and these tents will be maybe 3-4 tents outside the village area. We have plenty of open areas outside villages, so it's not a problem unlike urban areas. So here we can have some space to have these tents, and we can have more students in the tent because it is airy, so less chances of having infection other than using the small spaces in the small schools in the villages. So I think this can work better. So here we can have one standard in one tent. We can have social distancing here. The teacher will be at the back side here as I have shown. So there will be a computer and a projector. So with that projector she can project lessons on the screen. So there is no question of getting children around the teacher. Social distancing can be maintained this way as well, lessening the infections. And sitting apart from each other, student can also watch on the screen and learn better. And again, the classes will only run for 2 hours for one standard. After 2 hours, they have to go home straight away, no break in between. So with this idea, we can avoid sharing washrooms and drinking water and tiffins and children playing with each other and so on. So there will be less chances of infections in this model. And also we can give them separate sheets for completing their task for that day, avoiding infections with notebooks. So there is no need to carry at home. The infection will be carried at home with the notebook, so we can avoid that way. So completing that work on that day for that particular subject, the student will drop that paper at the box which will be around this classroom, and then teacher can sanitize that and check whenever she would like to. Thus we can minimize the infections quite a lot. And also when we have 2 hours of classes, we'll have 1 hour in between to sanitize that space, and also the used material whatever it may be, and we can have a proper valid data who was attending those classes and who was the teacher. So I think that can minimize the pressure on the systems, which is now having a lot of pressure for tracing the people with infections. So I think that can also be avoided. Now in rural areas, there is no question of dropping and picking up children in autos or buses or vans like that. Typically it's about 1.5 kilometer. Children tend to walk, so it's not the question of sharing spaces in autos and cabs and so on. So I think village children will have more safe environment as compared to the urban school children. And also for the teachers, they can share that tent for 3 different standards after sanitizing the area. And with minimum teachers and the staff, I think it will be better to give them safe places. The model can be cultivated according to the needs and the availability of the infrastructure and the manpower. and depending upon where it will be utilized. So this is an idea from a healthcare point of view. You can have more information on our website of our work, which is regarding mental health and so on. So we have our foundation, DrMK Memory Foundation. So any schools, colleges, governments need any sharing of ideas, we are there to help. Thank you very much.